let's go ahead and get these two counted down for game number 1. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. B 1.1. Cole Bucket's board does not look like it's ready for level 29. It's going to hang the square, and he's going to be done. Timmy Kim going to take game number 1. 1,120,000, but his board's breaking down. Timmy Kim needs a long bar. He's not getting a long bar. Cole's going to take game number 2. And I don't know if he can. Oh, he's going to hang a piece on the left. And that's going to be it. Cole takes game number 3. Take some burns. It would have been a lot better with that long bar in the middle than it would have getting the Tetris. Oh, Timmy Kim. I did not see what happened. Timmy Kim tops out. But he's not going to do it. He's going to do it in style. Bang Tetris for Cole. The fist pump. Here we go. And we'll count down game number 1 between the Dengler and Fractal. And we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. On the left, rolling out of the United States with a PB of 3,830,000. And he has that perfect max out. It is the Dangler. And on the right, he is your reigning, defending CTWC World Champion. And also former world record holder with a PB of 6,780,000. Also with the game crash, it is Fractal. And Fractal laughing at that flip-unflip that he did with the L there. Hopefully that can burn away just fine. But meanwhile, Dengler's doing Dengler things and has yet to take a burn. He's got 5 in a row. Dengler said he did not agree to do perfect start, but I guess he's doing one anyway. Yeah, L and S we can deal with. Another Tetris for Fractal. And there's a long bar bang Tetris. Or the Dangler, who's gonna probably have to take a burn here, and is not shy in doing so. So, 8 in a row to start the game for Dengler. As Fractal will score a Tetris down the right side. Dangler really waiting for the right pieces to resolve these dependencies. Scores another Tetris there. Dangler with the lead, 209 to 191, and has 3 extra lines available to him. Fractal with the Tetris. Dangler burns away that square that he put down in columns 9 and 10. Long bar, bang Tetris for Fractal. Back-to-back Tetrises for both players. 286 for Dangler, 283 for Fractal, who's made up a bit of ground here after that early misflip of the L. Another Tetris. You can see the adjustments being made. Both players are making them fast and furious. Really showing their stacking prowess. And their reaction to the next box. Actually, I think that looks like it's got a lot of wear and tear on it, personally. I don't think that's any special coating or anything. 378 for Dangler, 336 for Fractal, as we're more than halfway through level 18. 2 of the best stackers I've seen. Yeah, they're pretty good. Blue Scooty lowballing their 29 scores. Saying 1.16 for Noah and 1.14 for Fractal, although if we do get it that close, that'll be pretty high. Alright, so there's... That was weird, but Tetris for Fractal. And another one as well. Again, another great adjustment there for Fractal. Just watching these adjustments from these two players is something special. Fractal gonna have to take care of that bump over in column 2 somehow. And makes it a long bar dependency, but gets a long bar right away, so no problem. As we're at the 100-line turn, Dangler's got about a Tetris lead and change. Apparently we're sleeping on Tetris. Yeah, normally his adjustment game gets him up to row 20, which is not where you want to be as a Tetris player. As we have a drought coming in here, it is more than 30 pieces. There it is, for long bar finally for Dangler. Bang Tetris, about 34 pieces. But both players, neither of them seem to be phased. Just put more rows on your board. And he tries that. The problem is, at a certain point, you can't. Another Tetris for Fractal. Oh, the misdrop for Dengler. He's very distressed by that, especially right before transition. He knows he's going to be giving up some very crucial pace as Fractal transitions at 578,800. Dengler at 578,740. 60 points of difference. 1,900 into level 19 is the difference. But Fractal's going to be taking this lead, but Dengler is not going to let him have it easy. There's Ryan, 10 by 1. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Got a Tetris for Fractal. Oh, another misdrop for Dengler. Oh, good. This is horrible. What happened? Dangler is in a dig of his own making. Seems to have calmed down and is bringing this board down pretty efficiently, too. Gets the dirty Tetris down the right side, but whoa, that was a couple more pieces from disaster for Dangler. But what the real disaster might be is the fact that Fractal has amassed a 70,000 point lead during all of that. But this, oh, now Fractal getting into a bit of trouble. Right side, or left side rather, is open up. Needs a long bar for this, but is not getting one. Finally, we'll get one. As we're seeing a little bit of a calibration issue with the stack here. You're seeing lines clear that aren't actually there, but it is what it is. You get that long bar down the right side for the triple. And it's set up for a Tetris on row 2. 747 for Fractal, 695 for Dangler. And bang Tetris for both players. One Tetris is all that separates them in pace at the moment. Tetris for Fractal. The Tetris for Dangler. Fractal seems to be considerably ahead in the piece sequence right now. There's a Tetris for Dangler. Fractal waiting on this long bar. Where is it? Has to burn the triple away. Burns another triple away. Still waiting on this long bar. Where is this long bar? This drought is huge. Dangler's getting it now. Oh, and he makes a really bad hang. Oh, Dangler's in a lot of trouble. This drought is still going. 36, 37, 38. We're over 40. And at 49 pieces, we finally see a long bar. And Dangler's board certainly seeing the after effects of that drought. 926 for Fractal, 813 for Dangler. Dangler running out of time to bring this down. And he's going to top out at 816. Oh, what a poorly timed drought for Dangler there. Fractal takes game number 1. For game number 2, we'll count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It is indeed level 19 time. Dangler started on 18, has to restart at 19. That's okay. It's very easy to do on Jim. And yeah, the last time we saw level 19 starts, it, at least the last time I saw level 19 starts, it was a bit of a meme. Between these two, this is no meme. This is going to be the real deal, as these two are very proficient. At the McDonald's colors as McDorland's color. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Tetris for Dengler. Fractal piling up on the right here. Dangler will score. Takes the lead. 145 to 123 as Fractal has a little bit of adversity to work through. Tetris for Dangler. Fractal will open up that right side, and that will stop the bleeding for the moment. Got the Tetris for both players. Fractal trying to open up the right side, but it's getting just the wrong pieces to keep this board feeling good. Does finally get everything down, gets a long bar, gets a Tetris. Dangler also with the Tetris. Fractal with another one, so 50 lines through. 289 for Dangler, 234 for Fractal. Transition will occur at 140 lines to level 20. Bit of a drought here. Long bar does show, though. Bang Tetris. Dangler did not need to burn through that, so Dangler being more efficient so far on level 19. Another drought coming in. This is pretty high up on the board for Fractal. Tetris for Dangler. Drought counter kind of got a little broken there, so ignore that. This is not a big drought. There's the long bar. Bang Tetris. 429 for Dangler. 320 for Fractal. A little more than halfway through level 19. Another Tetris for Fractal. A bit of center well cleanup for Dangler there. Gets it done. But that S doesn't go anywhere, so more cleanup required. Opens up the right side. Fractal with a little bit of cleanup. It gets that done very quickly. A little bit of a spire forming for Fractal. This could be a little dangerous if he doesn't get the right sequence of pieces here. Oh dear. I would call that not the right sequence of pieces. He's getting the S's and Z's at just the worst possible time right now. He's finally going to open up that hole in column 2, but doesn't have anything to stick in there. Finally gets the J. And now should be in good position to open up the right side, but this lead for Dangler right now is ginormous. 550 for Dangler, 372 for Fractal. That is 176,000 points as Fractal is right back into the dig. And he's going to hang the J on the left. And the 19 will be his undoing as Fractal takes game number 2. And we'll go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Early Tetrises for both players here. Dangler's board is not looking good over on the right side. He's going to have to do something to bring this down. Another Tetris for Dangler, 78,000. 78,000 for Fractal at the same line count. Right side is open for Fractal. Dangler also ready for a Tetris. Bang Tetris for Dengler, Tetris for Fractal. Another Tetris for Fractal. Another Tetris for Fractal, 155, 112 for Dangler. Dangler's playing 2 rows off the bottom for quite a while here. Just shows how much confidence these rollers have playing not normal Tetris, essentially. If it's me, I want to get those 2 rows out of there ASAP, but not Noah. Currently Fractal ahead by about 39,000 points. Another Tetris. 255 Fractal, 194 for Dangler. Fractal again with the Tetris. Trout coming. Dangler's board is very high here, but is having trouble getting the right pieces to burn it down. And it seems like every time he goes to try to do something, the wrong piece shows up and makes him play a little bit higher. I don't know if he went for the T-spin there. It didn't look like he did. Which, you know, that's not a bad thing at this speed. Tetris for Fractal, 363. Dangler at 226. So far, this is benefiting Fractal. He's got another Tetris go to 387. Another Tetris for Dangler. Yeah, I have Andy open on another screen. If anything serious happens, I will relay. But right now, Fractal is in firm control of this one by over 200,000 points as a drought is forming. Dangler going to be able to get out of it. We're approaching level 20. Of course, there is no speed increase associated with that. Both players will score a Tetris simultaneously. Fractal 512, Dangler 291. Sodium asking, why are the best 18 players doing 19 starts? Because it's an option and they want to. Another Tetris for both players. This would be the normal transition point, 564 for Fractal, 367 for Dangler. That's a bit of a diving board for Fractal. Oh, that spin! That was a great spin! If you get a T, he can resolve this nice and clean, but doesn't get it in time. Definitely enjoyed watching that one. Wow. Good stuff. Tetris for Dangler. Trying to get back in it, down by 150,000, but Fractal is Tetrising, and Dangler's board is a bit complicated. Yeah, we're seeing a little bit that calibration issue come back for Fractal. Sometimes you won't see pieces in column 10 for whatever reason. Rest assured he can. Where's the long bar? We got a bit of a drought going. If that is accurate, that is 45 pieces and counting. This is a huge drought. Where is the long bar? Finally shows up. 54-piece drought. No problem for Dangler. Fractal seems to be all right with it too. Bang Tetris. And there's another one. $225,000 point lead for Fractal. Is there a drought record? Yeah, these two are nowhere near it. Another Tetris for Dangler. I've had worse droughts than these two. I've gotten this game. Oh, another Tetris for Dengler. Where is the long bar here? Fractal getting up really high. Has room to burn. He's gonna take that safety triple. Finally look at the long bar. Bang Tetris. We're on level 26. We're approaching level 29. Uh-oh, Fractal with a hole in the stack. This could be trouble. I like that flip on that L there. It was a ballsy move, but it was the right move. He's got the right side open. This lead has shrunk. Bang Tetris. It's only a 2.5 Tetris lead right now as we're about to hit level 29. 1 Tetris away for Dangler. There's the Tetris for Fractal. 843 for Dangler into level 29. Fractal have to do a couple burns here. He gets a Tetris into 29. 953. Another Tetris for Fractal. 994. Dangler's board. Got a bunch of holes in it, but he's still keeping it together. Another Tetris for Dangler, 955, but Fractal with the max out, 1,011,000. Another Tetris for Dangler. This is close now, 20,000 point difference. Fractal does have a little more runway, but Dangler has been closing in on this lead for the last 120 lines. It's just been getting smaller and smaller this whole time. And he's ready for another Tetris, but where is the long bar? We have a drought forming on level 33. And Dangler is just managing it. Finally gets a long bar, but couldn't place it for a Tetris at the time. Fractal's lead is narrow, and bang Tetris, Dangler is in the lead. 1,066,000 plays 1,048,000. But Fractal is clean. Dangler's got to dig a little here. Fractal has an opportunity to get this lead back. Oh, that's a spiky board for Dangler. Gonna work out of it, though. Fractal in the lead, 1,188,000. Dangler at 1,105,000. We have 3 levels to go before the level 39 super kill screen. The speed will ramp up twice as fast yet again. And Fractal is in the lead and has more lines to work with. Oh, he's going to hang something there. Is trying to work out of this. Dangler with the center well, maybe trying to set up for more than one here. Oh, he's not going to be able to with that, though. He's going to have to try to take a burn somehow. And just doesn't have the pieces to do it. Going to get the long bar down the middle into level 39. That's going to do it. Fractal is going to take game number 3. And right as I mentioned that, Andy has just become the 3rd player to reach 9 million points. He is still going. 2-1 for Fractal. 10 million. Here we go. Game number 4 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. There it is. 10 million for Andy. Insane. So here we go. Game number 4. Fractal up 2-1. So far, the player whose level choice it is has lost every game. If that holds, we'll be going to a decider shortly. If it does not, well, Fractal will have the win. Ooh. Dangler getting up really high here. This is not good for Dangler. Oh, but he does get the perfect pieces to dig out of that. Does have the right side open. Bang Tetris. Down by a Tetris. Certainly not out of it yet, as we saw him nearly pull off the comeback last game. Another Tetris for Fractal. Both players with good-looking boards, nice and low right now. Ready for Tetris, but of course, there's your Drought. Dangler using the long bar to deal with his stack rather than go for the Tetris. Fractal will get the Tetris. Level 200 for Pixel Andy. Tetris for Fractal. No perfect clear for Dengler. Oh. But would he go for the perfect clear is the question. Another Tetris for Fractal. As Dangler holding on to a less than a Tetris pace lead at the moment. $11 million for Andy. 284 for Dangler, 245 for Fractal. Gonna get the long bar, bang Tetris. Fractal's trying to keep in this as we're about halfway through level 19 of Tetris for Dangler. Holding on to an 18,000 point lead. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a decider. Decider would be pretty nice right about now. Bang Tetris for Dangler, 408. Fractal at 344. He's going to take Tetris there. Fractal's got the lead. Or, I'm sorry, Dangler has the lead. My bad. But another Drought coming in. How big is this one going to be? They'll get the long bars. And they'll get the Tetrises and bring this board down. Tetris and a half lead for Dangler. Another setup for Tetris. Where's the long bar? Dangler again using the long bar to go left there. Gonna score a Tetris. Very similar to what we saw with Cold Bucket earlier, just using long bars to keep the stack sane rather than going for Tetris. But now a misdrop for Dangler coming in. That's going to allow Fractal to potentially chase us down and maybe even give Dangler some lethal problems here if he's not careful. Trying to fix this. All right, he's got it fixed. Needs something for the left. Give him a long bar. No long bar showing up, but he does take the safety triple and will bring this down. That was scary. And now this game is neck and neck. As we're about to enter level 20. Again, no speed increase, so there won't be one until 29. Oh, no. Well, we'll see what happens there. They're both ready for Tetris. It's long bar for Dangler. There's the Tetris. Andy, 12.1 final score. Tetris for Fractal. And another one. He's got the lead, but it is narrow. 8,000 points in pace right now. This is so good. Like pointing out that literal tie. Another Tetris for Fractal. These two are just going back and forth with these Tetrises right now. This is going to come down to the wire. A little bit of a complication for a Fractal here, but is going to get the Tetris, and he'll be all right. Dangler has to make a tuck and then a couple of burns. He's not really burn ready, and therefore the long bar shows up, but gets another one right behind it. Bang Tetris. Another Tetris for Dangler. There's one for Fractal. Fractal again. Another Tetris. 814 for Dangler, 820 for Fractal. This is getting intense. Another Tetris for Fractal. Did I do my math wrong? I thought it was 12-1. We'll see. He hasn't gone to the screen yet. Tetris for Dengler. Look at this. 28,000 points in the lead for Dengler, but he's also ahead by 6 lines. This is as good as tied. Where's that square go for Fractal? He's going to have to cover the well. Opens it right back up, but then a Z shows up that he doesn't want. Oh. Fractal is getting away with this. But Dangler is in the lead. 9 Tetris for Fractal. It's not much of a lead. It's less than a Tetris. Another Tetris for Fractal. Fractal will take the lead. Dangler will get 1,094,000 into kill screen. Here we go for Fractal. It's building up for this last Tetris into kill screen. He's going to go in at 1,065,000, so Dangler is in the lead. Waiting for long bars here. Dangler had to cover up and couldn't use that long bar for a Tetris. Oh my god, this is so close. Tetris for Dangler. Fractal opens up the right side. There's the long bar. Bang, Tetris, 1,200 point game. Another Tetris for Fractal into the lead. Oh, but Fractal's board breaking down. Dangler is in the lead. But he gets the 5-tap to the left. Are you kidding me? What can Fractal do? Oh, he hangs another piece on the left. That will do it. Dangler is going to take us all the way to a decider. And yeah, it was 11.9, not 12.1. Damn. Wow. That was an incredible match. And we still have 1 game to go. No, it isn't the up-and-comer. I meant Fractal. We have ratings from both players. Here we go. Game number 5. We'll count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Or if you remember at the top of the show, we had Andy here. Taking that 3-0 win over Timmy Kim. And then he just goes on and beats the crap out of the game. Bit of an awkward start here for Fractal, but we'll use that T upright to clean that out. Tie score at 7 lines. Tetris for Fractal. Tetris for Dangler. I tell you what, this is I feel like this is the first set that has included level 19 that for me has been exceptionally entertaining to watch. It hasn't just been like a meme. So definitely hats off to the players for making that happen, but also I think it's pretty cool we get to end on 18. Tetris for Fractal, 2-point lead for Dengler. Yo, Flaw! Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Flawly? Yeah, I heard that one was pretty intense. I'm probably not going to get to cast very many Sunny matches because I usually do the late night stuff. Although I say late, it's 7:30 over here. Fractal will tell you, a long bar dependency in column 3. It's going to be able to fill that in. And we'll get the Tetris right after it as well. So 208 for Fractal, 171 for Dangler. Do not hate that charge. So we have 71,000 point lead for Fractal. Tetris for Dangler, but both players have a little bit of a complication here. Oh, I don't think that Fractal liked those placements at all. I have to take some burns. Just gonna have to take even more burns here, as this is kind of annoying. But gets it cleared out. Uses the long bar for the left there. I don't know if I'm just not seeing something in column 10. Yeah, there was a piece in column 10 that we couldn't see. But we'll get the long bar over for the Tetris. Meanwhile, Dangler's board is broken down pretty considerably. What is this? Long bar dependency and an isolated dependency on the same board. Gets the long bar, though. That's going to help out. He's kind of shrugging. He doesn't know what this is either. Certainly not what he wanted to have happen here, as Fractal has a 3 Tetris lead halfway through level 18. He's going to score another one just to turn the screws, pretty much. Dangler will get this one last clear, and I imagine we're going to see him playing one row up. I don't see a world where that doesn't happen. And indeed, that's what he does. Bang Tetris for Dangler, one row off the ground. Damn, Plastic Tetris making fun of Ryan for commentating on the game when he has a 1.1. I don't even have a 1.1. I'm lucky I have a 1.0. Three Tetris lead for Fractal right now. This situation with Fractal's blue pieces on the right side is like really weird. When they like disappear, I can't tell when they burn or not. 117,000 point lead as Dengler gets up really high, but needs a long bar. Doesn't have room to burn at the moment. And it's gonna have to start digging from the top. But gets that done really quick. That was a good, it's a good quick. Oh, Fractal! Fractal, not like this! Oh my god, he gets pieces around and we'll get the long bar down. I thought that was it. But Fractal will stay alive with this 4 Tetris lead. Dangler still waiting on a long bar that is just not coming. And level 19 is approaching. He's bringing this board down low enough to be able to play it. Maybe he gets a long bar here, and he does. He's fine. Bang Tetris, 472 for Fractal, 394 for Dangler. Oh, man. Fractal's calibration stopped working earlier, and he has been having trouble getting it fixed. So we see right now what that is translating to is missing next box pieces, and occasionally the darker pieces we won't see in the right columns. Like that there, for instance, the blue piece didn't show up in column 10. And same thing there. $5-12 for Fractal, still feeling the after effects of that near fatal misdrop. Still has a 2.5 Tetris lead, 468 for Dengler. Basically, they feed their Tetris gameplay through a computer that's doing screen recognition of things like where the pieces are, what level they're on, how many lines they have, so score, so on and so forth. But they have to calibrate it for it to work properly. And Fractal has had it set up perfectly for a couple of weeks, and then for whatever reason today it decided I'm not going to be calibrated. So it's resulted in some interesting artifacts. But we power through them. We'll figure it out later. And right now, Fractal's powering through this game with a 97,000 point lead here on level 24. That goes from a 4 Tetris lead to a 3 Tetris lead because the points for Tetrises have increased. But the lead has not changed much. Another Tetris for both players. And again, players scoring Tetris is here. What's been interesting is that their paces haven't been, like, off the charts. Like, we haven't seen, like, 1.2 paces at all out of these two. But they've been playing so closely. These games have been exciting. And this one, even though Fractal's a little bit ahead, anything can happen on 29. Another Tetris for Fractal, 881 here on level 26, 757 for Dengler. It's another Tetris to go to 790. Thank you for reminding me. Bang Tetris for Dangler. Fractal had to clear a line there that we couldn't see, and there's another Tetris to go to 957. Tetris for both players. We're off and running, level 29. Another Tetris for Dangler to go to 941. Fractal with the max out, 1,031,000. Immediately misdrop on the L. Oh, and another one with a square there. Can he recover? He is trying. Gets the J for the left side. Another Tetris for Dangler, 992, trying to close this gap while Fractal is digging. Oh, he hanged a bar! Gets the other one over for the Tetris, 1,032,000. Fractal is in trouble. He's going to top out. Dangler, you need a 54. And there it is! Noah Dangler takes it in 5. And he is pumped, as he should be. Congratulations, Noah. Fractal epic set as well. GG's to both of you. Wow. Thanks for the follow, Shaggy. Here is your winner. He's a little sideways right now and a little gone, but that's okay. Getting the data directly from their stream, you know, they stream to Twitch and they stream all the gameplay. Well, we're not doing any of that. What we do instead is the players connect to the service called Restreamed, which is, you know, anyone can do that. And they have the screen reader software that reads their incoming feed from the game through a computer. Well, of course, Andy's playing on console, as I imagine Timmy Kim also is. So sometimes the capture can be a little jank. Sometimes you have numbers being read weirdly. In this case, we're having pieces being a little strange, but overall, you get a much improved experience. You get real-time scores, you get Tetris rates, you get drought counters, you get the lead showing up and number of Tetrises and stuff like that. So the viewing experience is generally got a little more quality of life to it. I'm kind of enjoying it. I wish it was a little better, but I think with time, maybe things will improve.